want to talk today about a key essential quality for successful leaders, and that is resilience. I know we don't really like the thought of that because it implies that we're going to be facing resistance, difficulty, challenges, or setbacks. But that's the reality of life, and it's certainly the reality for every leader in any company, organization, or team. We're going to face those things. Therefore, resilience becomes an essential quality. But how do we develop resilience as a leader? Well, I believe that the combination of three things working together can help us become a more resilient leader, and they are mindsets, practices, and support systems. Those three things working together will help make us resilient leaders. So let's talk about that. Number one, mindsets. What mindsets are important? Well, one is a growth mindset. We need to embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and to grow. Resilient leaders view setbacks not as failures, but as feedback. Now, that is a significant kind of way of thinking. It's important that we can reframe things and say, okay, that's a setback, but I'm going to view it as feedback. What can I learn from it? Another mindset is adaptive capacity. I'm going to make some choices to recognize that I need to stay open to change. There is no plan, no matter how great we think it is, that is immune to disruption. That is reality. Therefore, our ability to adapt and not get upset and panic or feel like we're being picked on or singled out in some way when we do hit some kind of challenge or difficulty, we have developed a mindset that this happens, and we've begun already to anticipate and prepare for where the pivot points and adjustments might need to come as we move forward. Adaptive capacity. Good leaders train their teams this way as well. Here's another one. I am going to make a choice to learn from adversity. Whatever I've gone through already, whatever I've experienced, I'm going to make some choices here that I want to learn from that. I want to extract the lessons. What did I find out about me? What did I learn about my leadership? What did I learn about my team? What did I learn about our market? All of these things are there to be learned if we'll take a moment and attempt to extract the lessons. These are important mindsets. But let's talk about practices. Here are some basic, I believe, fundamental practices that can help us develop resilience. Number one, we want to develop and build emotional intelligence. We want to work on the ability to understand and self-regulate and have empathy and social skills that will enable us to manage and walk through in our communication with our team and others in a less stressful way. And you're going to find that anything that will help you reduce or offload stress is going to help you in the area of resilience. So it's important that we choose to regularly practice building emotional intelligence. A second thing is we want to involve ourselves in a regular practice of self-reflection. I've mentioned this in other videos. It's going to come up a lot when we talk about developing any quality as a leader because it's so valuable. Taking time to evaluate, identify patterns, and see things in our own processes that we can choose to make adjustments and grow and learn from. Self-reflection is a significant key, and it's one of the practices. It should happen daily, or at least weekly, or no more than bi-weekly. You should be taking some time to think through. And incredibly, after every situation you go through, you should develop some type of after-action report so you can extract lessons that you can benefit from. Another important area is practicing your strengthening of your health, both physically and mentally. It's important that you prioritize sleep and exercise and nutrition. These things physically help you offload stress and help you remain with stamina in the process that you're going through. Mental practices as well, whether that be meditation or other stress management or stress reducing practices that you can do, whether that's journaling, meditation, like I said. These are things that help us clear our head of the thoughts that are getting in the way and put new thoughts in process that will help us move forward. That is an extremely important thing. But here, this one I don't want to leave out. This is an important practice. Make sure that you revisit from time to time. Make it a practice to clarify your values and your purpose as a company, a business, an organization, or a team, or you as a leader. This helps us streamline decision-making processes when we're under duress, when things are going in a challenging way. We're hitting setbacks, we're experiencing difficulty. The clearer our values, the clearer our purpose, the more streamlined our decision-making can be. And it will reduce the stress of having so many options that we don't know what to do. When our purpose is clear and our values are clear, they form an incredibly clear lens for decision making. And that helps us be more resilient and move through challenges more effectively. Now let's talk about support systems. These are important. Support systems are important, and they have to be cultivated, and we have to spend time building some relational connections with people. These can be mentors. These can be peers. These can be even trusted advisors. That's important. Those three things. Mentors can be someone we personally know, or they could be someone that we know from the internet, or from their books, or from their speeches, or from their motivational talks, or their podcasts, or their blogs. We can benefit from the experiences of others who have gone where we want to go. They've achieved what we would like to achieve. So mentors are important. But so are our peers. These can be people within our organizations or outside. In fact, a balance of both can be very helpful. Peers are people who are walking through the same types of things that we are. So they understand the pressures, the challenges, the affirmations, the good things. They understand it. And having a network of friendships who are in your corner, they believe in you. They want to show up. They'll encourage you and help you know you can do this. I've been through this. You've been through this before. We can get through this. We're here for you. Peers are important. But trusted advisors is another category, and that is being someone, having people in your life who will tell you the truth. They will offer you their experience. They will offer you, because of where they've gone and what they've done, and at what they've achieved, they are willing to offer you truth. They're going to tell you where you might have blind spots, where you might not see really clearly, or when you don't know what to do. They can give you wise counsel. These three things are important. The mindsets that we have, the practices that we regularly put into practice, and the support networks that we have. These are all three things that when put together in combination, they will help to make you a more resilient leader.